Welcome to MTG Burgeoning, your channel for all things magic. And in today's video, apparently, we've got mail. Oh, what's up, MTG BC, baby? You are the MTG Burgeoning community. Welcome to another mail day. And as a complete full disclosure before we move any further in this video, this is a mail day that is very, very late. Apparently, your boy Burge does not visit the mailbox as much as he probably should. Yes, the first thing we're going to open definitely looks like it's going to be a Christmas card, and here we are in February putting out things that arrived clearly 2 months ago at the absolute least. So, with apologies all across the board, let's start ripping in and looking at some of this older mail. Believe you me, we've got stuff here older than around Christmas time. So, let's begin with this wonderfully graciously sent what I can only think is going to be a Christmas card. Let's get this bad boy open and see what we've got here. Alright, we definitely have a... Alright, I think this might be German? Dutch? No, probably not German, maybe Dutch? Foreign languages, not my forte. Oh, baby, what do we have here? Happy Merry to the whole MTG BC. May 23 bring us all many magical moments. Much love and many greets to you and yours, Savannah Lion. Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much. What an amazing gesture. I can't believe it. Oh, thank you so much, SL. Wow. An Aura of Silence and a Yennet Cryptic Sovereign. Oh, we're going strong with the Esper hate from this wonderfully gracious Christmas card. Wow. Savannah Lion, thank you so much. I gotta be real careful here. All right. Oh, come on, baby. Oh, there we go. All right. Oh, thank you so much. This is so nice. Ooh, Aura Silence. That is a pretty wicked card. Let's get this tape off of here, too, because we definitely save all of these nice little cards that are sent from members of the MTGBC. They actually have a shelf that is dedicated to everything that we receive from the aforementioned MTGBC. So thank you very much, Savannah Lion. And look at that Aura of... Oh, we got a sleeve down here. One Aura of Silence. And folks, that's going back to the time of Weatherlight. So you're looking at least... I mean, we're going back more than 26 years for that card right there. And, of course, everyone should know everything about Yennet Cryptic Sovereign. Oh, man, you can't overlook this as a potential Esper General. Just awesome. Oh, SL, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate this. Oh, so awesome. Thank you so much. I'm going to put this baby right here in the cards as well. Thank you again. We're going to leave those cards right here. Oh, awesome. And we're actually going to keep the envelope with the card. Thank you, Savannah Lion. I appreciate that so much. See, let's put it right here. All right. What do you even say? You just keep saying thank you. You say it so many times that the viewing audience gets annoyed hearing it, but that's really all I can say is thank you so much. I really appreciate that. All right, next thing we're going to open up here is this package here, and this package is coming from Mr. B, Mr. Bevers MTG. This is one of our, I shouldn't say ours, this is one of his grab bags that he was doing up until the end of 2022. So this one's dating back, I think this is November's, because as you can see, I got 2 here. So we're a bit behind in getting our grab bags here opened and showcased for the MTGBC to see. So let's take a look and see exactly what we got in this one here from good old Mr. B, Mr. Bevers MTG. All right, we begin with a Rise of the Eldrazi rare in Light Mine Field. Not a very well-known enchantment here, but whenever one or more creatures attacks, this is going to deal damage to each of those creatures equal to the number of attacking creatures. So this is a fantastic card to put in a pillow fort type strategy, particularly if you're sitting down at a table with a bunch of token or tribal decks. Very nice card there in Light Mine Field. All right, next up we have an uncommon of Stubborn Denial. All right, that's a counter spell, of course. We have a Jund Operative foil. You could tell it's a foil by its pringling. We have a Ghost Chip common, a horrifically Wrench Mind. Yeah, that looks like it. Commencement of Festivities, Bogart Brute, Shadow Slice, and we have a Fairy Miscreant, and of course, would it be a grab bag without some kind of real estate? And here we have our Boros Manland of Needle Spires, and right behind that is Collective Blessing, a fantastic card to add to those aforementioned token builds, especially if they're in Selesnyan colors. All right, so that is going to be our November grab bag. So then this is going to be our December one. And this one, unfortunately for the time being, was the last one that Mr. B was going to do as he goes through a period of transition by changing some of the format that he's having with his Patreon page. And hopefully at some point there will be a return to something similar to these grab bags, because these are so much fun to get and they're even more fun to watch. I really enjoy watching them because you get to watch them pull them from the huge boxes, and once in a while you get lucky and you get like a booster pack that can be opened right there and added to your grab bag. Just a lot of fun to watch them do it, and I do hope Mr. B finds a way to bring them back in some capacity. All right, so here we go. We got our MTG Burgeoning card right there. Gigantha. Can you ever have enough Giganthas? I mean, if you're sitting down to build a commander deck and it's got red or green in it, are you... Well, actually, it should have all 5 colors because of the activated ability, of course. So if you're running 5 colors, are you thinking Gigantha at any time? I'm thinking yes. And of course, like we said for Needle Spires, here is Battlefield Forge. It's just another one of the real estate that we're so lucky for getting. And again, it's in Boros colors. And behind that, will you look at that beauty? That is a retro promo, not promo, because of the star shooting there, that indicates the retro foiling. That's how they used to do foils way back in the day. So we have a retro foil chromatic lantern. Look at that, baby. I'm going to pull that one out of the sleeve in a moment just so I can see how wonderfully foily it truly is. Laboratory Maniac, you really can't have too many of these in storage because with it being an automatic win condition in a lot of blue decks that want you to draw almost or all of your library, Labman is a good card to have. All right, we got a Deathhood Cobra, River Serpent, Lisa Lana Huntmaster, Ethercast Knights, the Ubulsar Gate Greeters, Departed Deckhand, Feral Abomination, and of course, it is very appropriate that we would pull March of Burgeoning Life. We're not hitting the nail too hard on the head with that one, are we? No, not at all. And behind that, we have the oh-so-feared Alicia Who Smiles at Death. I'll tell you, when built properly with her as the general in a Mardu build, she is absolutely terrifying. If you have ever sat at a table with a properly built Alicia Who Smiles at Death deck, you know how horrifically terrifying that could be. All right, so now I want to look at the foiling on this chromatic lantern. Let's get this bad boy out so we can see just how shiny. Oh, yeah. Ooh, baby. Yeah, this is going to find a way in some deck or this is going to find its way in one of my decks that already has a Chromatic Lantern in it. I think we see this going right into Ramos Dragon Engine. Oh, that is just a beautifully foiled card. Thank you so much, Mr. B. Wow, just awesome. Just great. You know what? Actually, just for the purposes of safety, let's slide this bad boy right back into the sleeve from whence it came, just so that we can keep it protected as much as possible. All right. Boy, oh boy, what a great set of cards we got here. One from long-time subscriber Savannah Lyons. We got a couple of wonderful grab bags from Mr. B, but we still got one thing left. And in order to open up this thing, I'm going to have to clear off the Morphin Mailman playmat. Give me 1 second while I do that. So, as you could tell, clearly we are a patron of Mr. B, Mr. Bevers MTG. That's how we get these monthly grab bags, or how we were getting them up until the end of 2022. We are also a patron of the Commander's Quarters over there with Mitch. We are in the Brigadier General level of sponsorship over there on his channel. And this is one of the wonderful, how should we say, rewards that we get for being in the Brigadier General level of sponsorship through his Patreon page. So let's take a moment to open this bad boy, open up this bad boy, so I can share with the MTGBC exactly what we're adding to our soon-to-be regular rotation of playmats. You guessed it, we've got a new playmat here, folks. And this is courtesy of, as you will see, written right here down at the corner, you see where my finger is pointing here? The Commander's Quarter. That is just awesomeness. And I'm going to have to make sure that we should be just fine. Wow, what an awesome playmat. We actually picked this one. There were many options from which to choose, but I don't know how you don't go with the Pigs Playing Magic. Look at that. It's just awesome. This guy right here does it for me every single time, because in every play group, there's someone like this. There's someone that is just a little lackadaisical, just a little reckless with, you know, having the snacks and then playing the game and then getting the food stuffs on the table and the cards. And, oh, you just have someone like that in your play group all of the time. And this is it. This is straight from the Commander's Quarters. What an awesome playmat. Can't wait to start doing some videos with this mat as the centerpiece. And there's the signature right there by Mitch, the Commander's Quarters. Oh, look at that. One of those came in the Commander anthologies. Those are the spin downs. Yeah, I have those. Those are really cool. Nice little touch there. Awesome. All right, there we go. All right, MTGBC. That's what we got going on today. Mail Day is coming to an end. There we go. We got a great, wonderful, gracious card from Savannah Lyons. Thank you again so very much. We have a two sweet grab bags from Mr. Bevers MTG, and this awesome playmat from Mitch at the Commander's Quarters. Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate it, and this is MTG Burgeoning, your channel for all things magic.